Okay, we talked about the S rule. Why is that so powerful? Why does the S rule have so much definition? Why do these S's create the illusion of three-dimensional objects? Well, there's a perspective of overlap, and that simply means this. If we take a shape like a circle and a shape like a C and add them together, we get the illusion that there is a continuation of that circle or that sphere behind the one in front. We have an idea of a front and a back. That's the illusion of overlap, or perspective of overlap. And the S rule is doing the same thing. It's creating the impression that this is continuing underneath this guy here. This could be an overpass on a highway or a twisted braid. So that's the illusion that we're going with here. And that illusion can be applied to all different kinds of things in nature. Okay, so we can have a claw or an insect body, right? We can have a creature, like a segmented creature. And those segments, however you want to put them, again, everything's being overlapped and coming out of something else. So the illusion is that one thing is coming out of another thing, okay? One thing is, so on insects, arthropods, this illusion is very nice, right? But the illusion also works on things like people, faces. I'll give you an example. We could have this shape here, we could have this shape here, we could have this shape here, okay? And together, we get this, plus this, plus this, and we have the illusion of something completely different. Again, illusion. This was a trick in the Renaissance to create a very quick idea of a human in profile. It works remarkably well. It's a shorthand, a visual shorthand developed by artists 600, 700 years ago to teach the kids working in their studios to quickly draw the form of the human, and it works really, really well. So again, the nose goes like this: a C with a loop, okay, a C with a loop, lips, lips. Again, shorthand, right? Crazy, right? So again, the illusion is it's the perspective of overlap. Okay, a very powerful perspective in art, and one that is used by artists for, again, millennia, for thousands of years. It's an old trick, and we'll talk more about that when we continue on with the S rule and the new C rule we'll be talking about. Oh hell, we'll talk about it right now. So the C rule is just like the S rule. I just kind of mentioned it before, and basically when you put C's together, you get the illusion of form. Okay, that's basically what the C rule is, just like the S rule, and it's very powerful. And to review, we did the human nose, which is a kind of a combination of a C rule, overlapping forms, the lips, eye, upper lid goes over the lower lid, suggesting the eyeball in there, maybe some eyelashes, eyebrow. Hair can be suggested, right? For now, we won't do too much about the hair. And the ear is interesting because the ear goes like this. Talking about an ear already? Yeah, why not jump into the deep end of the pool and kind of gulp for air a little bit? What the heck? So the shorthand for an ear is a big C with a little lobe on it like that. And then you do another, what I call a fancy backward question mark. Okay, fancy backward question mark right in here. Put a little C, okay. Finish the Y. The inside of the ear has a tubular Y. The inside of the ear has a tubular Y. It's like a Y, it's like a tube. It's inside the ear. And then you have the cave of the ear right here. That's a real quick shorthand for an ear. Okay? The Y's right there. Right? Cave, whole opening of the ear. Okay? And the ear lines up with the eye. So, again, S rule. Powerful, powerful doodle magic is the S rule. This thing from yesterday. Make like a hexagon out of these seed shapes, these lemons, and then use the S to go around. you can't do enough of these. You could do hundreds or thousands of these things. They're very, very satisfying. It's what's called a mandala, right? And you could do variations on it. You don't have to do the same one. You can always make them different. Variation on form is what art and nature is all about. Okay, and you could add things. You could add a different motif. Okay, so until next time, we'll talk more about the human face, the C rule, the S rule, and how to draw nature. And have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.